Hi and welcome back. Today we're diving into a topic that's fundamental to global economics and geopolitics. Why is oil tied to the US dollar? You hear about it all the time, but what exactly does it mean? And how did this relationship come to be? Let's break it down. Welcome to Tell Everyone Trivia. Let's get started. The petrodollar system, a historical look. The story of oil being priced in US dollars really begins in the 1970s. Before that, the world was on the Bretton Woods system, where the US dollar was convertible to gold. But when that system ended in 1971, the US needed a new way to maintain the dollar's global dominance. Enter the petrodollar system. The US struck a crucial deal, most notably with Saudi Arabia and other OPEC nations. The agreement was simple, yet revolutionary. In exchange for military protection and security guarantees from the US, these oil-producing countries agreed to sell their oil exclusively in US dollars. Why this arrangement works and persists. So what happened next? This agreement had massive implications. Global demand for the US dollar. Because oil is a commodity every country needs, this arrangement instantly created a constant, massive global demand for US dollars. If you wanted to buy oil, you first had to get your hands on US dollars. This was a huge boost for the dollar's value and solidified its position as the world's primary reserve currency. Petrodollar recycling. But it didn't stop there. These oil-exporting nations accumulated enormous amounts of US dollars. We call them petrodollars. What did they do with all that cash? A significant portion was recycled back into the global financial system, largely by investing in US Treasury securities and other dollar-denominated assets. This provided a stable source of funding for the US government and added incredible depth and liquidity to US financial markets. Stability and trust in US markets. Beyond the agreements, there's also the factor of trust. US financial markets are generally seen as the safest, most liquid, and most stable in the world. For countries holding vast reserves, the US dollar offers security and easy convertibility, backed by the rule of law. The network effect. Finally, there's inertia. Once a system this big is in place, it creates a powerful network effect. Most international trade, not just oil, is already conducted in US dollars. It's simply more efficient and less complex to stick with the dominant currency. The impact on the US and beyond. This system has given the US significant advantages. It underpins the dollar's status as the world's leading reserve currency. It provides the US with a degree of economic and geopolitical leverage. It allows the US to run larger trade deficits without immediate negative consequences, as there's always strong foreign demand for dollars. While the petrodollar system remains firmly entrenched, it's not without its challengers. Countries like Russia and China have recently explored alternatives for oil transactions, often in response to geopolitical tensions. However, displacing the US dollar's deep-rooted dominance in global oil trade is an incredibly difficult task given its unparalleled liquidity, stability, and the sheer size of US financial markets. What are your thoughts on the petrodollar system? Do you think another currency could ever replace the dollar's role in oil trade? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe.